The Trojan War, How One Love Burned an Entire City. Epic 4-minute history. You know the Trojan horse, but the fire that doomed Troy was lit years earlier, the day a cursed prince was born. In the great city of Troy, King Priam and Queen Hecuba eagerly await their child. But suddenly, the palace oracle screams in terror, "This baby will bring destruction! He will burn Troy to ashes!" Horrified, the royal couple make the hardest decision of their lives. The newborn prince is abandoned on the slopes of Mount Ida to die. But the fates have other plans. A humble shepherd discovers the crying infant and raises him as his own son. The boy grows strong, just, and becomes the finest archer in the land. His name? Paris. Years pass, and eventually he's recognized by his true heritage and joyfully welcomed back to the royal palace. The deadly prophecy? Collective amnesia works its magic perfectly. Now to the gods, where divine drama ignites mortal catastrophe. Zeus, king of the gods, throws the wedding of the century for the sea goddess Thetis and the mortal hero Peleus. Every deity receives a golden invitation, except one. Eris, the goddess of chaos and discord, is deliberately snubbed. Hell hath no fury like a goddess scorned. Eris crashes the divine wedding party and rolls a golden apple across the banquet table. Engraved on it, "To the fairest." 3 goddesses immediately grabbed for it: Hera, queen of the gods; Athena, goddess of wisdom and war; and Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. Zeus takes one look at his furious wife and her rivals and nopes right out of that decision. Smart move. Instead, the beauty contest gets dumped on Paris, deemed the fairest judge among mortals. The bribes begin, and they're legendary. Hera offers him dominion over all Europe and Asia, ultimate political power. Athena promises unbeatable wisdom in battle and strategy that would make him the greatest military mind in history. But Aphrodite? She plays the ultimate trump card. She'll give Paris the love of Helen, the most beautiful woman who ever lived. Paris, being a young man ruled by his heart, chooses love over power and glory. Fatal mistake. Hera and Athena mark him for divine revenge that will span generations. Just one tiny problem. Helen of Troy is actually Helen of Sparta, and she's already married to the powerful king Menelaus. With Aphrodite pulling strings and clouding minds, Paris makes a diplomatic visit to Sparta. Whether through irresistible seduction or outright kidnapping, the myths disagree. He sails home with Helen in tow. Menelaus goes nuclear. The Spartan king calls in every debt, every oath, every alliance across Greece. Under his brother Agamemnon's command, over 1,000 black-prowed warships launch toward Troy. The crew manifests read like a superhero roster: Achilles the Invincible, clever Odysseus, mighty Ajax, and countless other legendary warriors. But Troy isn't some helpless village. Massive walls towered toward the heavens, ingenious defenses protect every approach, and Hector, Paris's older brother, proves to be the greatest defender who ever lived. What follows is 10 years of grinding warfare, daylight slaughter, nighttime funeral pyres, and gods picking sides like it's the ultimate cosmic sports match. The turning point comes when grief-mad Achilles finally faces noble Hector in single combat outside Troy's walls. The duel becomes legend, but Hector falls. Troy mourns its greatest hero, yet those seemingly impregnable walls still stand defiant. Enter Odysseus with the masterstroke that rewrites military strategy forever. Construct a colossal wooden horse, hide elite soldiers inside, pretend to sail away in defeat, and leave the gift at Troy's gates as a supposed offering to the gods.
Despite frantic warnings from the prophetess Cassandra, there's always someone screaming, "It's a trap!" The exhausted Trojans drag their doom inside and celebrate like the decade-long nightmare is finally over. At the stroke of midnight, the hidden hatch opens. Greek warriors pour out like a deadly flood, seize the gates, and signal the fleet's return with blazing torches. Troy falls in a single night. Fire climbs the ancient towers as screams replace victory songs. And that's the legendary Trojan War, born from a single prophecy, twisted by divine vanity, and fueled by love, pride, and the eternal human capacity for both greatness and catastrophe. Your turn. Power, wisdom, or love? Which divine bribe would have tempted you? Drop your choice below.